Hey there. This is the first episode of Dragon Decides. So I went across the internet looking at pictures. Let's see if they're real or fake. Alright, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, like, and let's get at it. Let's get to see some pictures here. I guess the infamous Amarillo, Texas incident. If you don't know, this was taken at a zoo. This unknown creature showed up on a security camera. So we're looking at it here, and I actually went and did some research on the zoo. We talked about this earlier on our Dragon and the Phoenix podcast. And so I decided to do some research. Now, the Amarillo, Texas Zoo is a 15-acre zoo. So it's a compact zoo. So that got me thinking, maybe this is a PR stunt. Now, maybe the height of the animal, or whatever this is, it could be 4 feet tall or something. Maybe it's something. Also, you know, the picture's not really good. This obviously off of a trap camera. I don't know why always these things are off trap cameras. But a lot of people say it looks like Rocket the Raccoon. It does. Which brings me to my conclusion of this. I kind of think this is fake. I think it's a PR stunt. It's a small zoo trying to grab attention. Unfortunately, out there, well, not unfortunately, but there are really good cosplay creators, and they do wonderful costumes. I think this is what this is. So unfortunately, I would have to say that for now, this is fake. I don't think it is an actual... when it came out, it was big news. Of course, it was crazy on the internet. But I think it's some child in a cosplay costume. This is interesting. Okay, this is supposedly the New Jersey Devil. So, as most cryptids go, there's all these weird pictures. This looks to be, again, another trail camera and a deer feeder. This is obviously fake. It's kind of weird. If I was a New Jersey Devil, I'd be kind of mad. It's not a good. Maybe it is the New Jersey Devil, but if I was thinking of New Jersey Devil, I remember the description of being much bigger. Wings were a lot bigger. This one has, from this picture, it looks like really small wings. It doesn't even really have any horns that you could see. That the description of New Jersey Devil is. So yeah, this one's fake. Yeah, obviously you could see, yes, the deer is responding to something, but I think it's actually what it could be is a bear or like a mountain lion body, and then they just put the head on there and the wings or whatever. So I believe this one is fake as well. Right, okay. We're at ghosts now. This is obviously a ghost clown. Sorry if you're clowns. I know people out there don't like clowns. So we got a ghost clown standing behind a tree. And I do have some background in photography and videography. So I could tell when people put filters in, and unfortunately this is what this looks like. This is like a really detailed ghost. And this is obviously faked. I think it's like a thumbnail for something. Just for attention. But yeah, that guy looks kind of sad, or he's puzzled. I can't tell. I don't know what he's holding. like a cane. I mean, if this was a ghost, it would be on Twitter and social media and stuff like that. But yeah, unfortunately, it's fake, guys. Okay, well, I don't know. You know, when I'm looking up these pictures, I just look up ghost pictures and cryptid pictures and UFO pictures. This one here is obviously not a ghost. This is actual person, I think. And they just add this filter to make it ghostly like. I think what happened here is this lady saw something in the elevator, maybe a spider, she's screaming. Maybe she had a good time and is celebrating. I don't know. She looks happy. Or maybe, you know, somebody crop dusted the elevator and left, and she just smelt it. So we don't. Yeah, this one's definitely fake. So on to the next one. All right. So this one's quite interesting. I have seen a lot of videos with or paranormal type things happening on roads, on street cameras. And as you can see in the circle area, there is like an orb. Now, I would consider that more like a ghost type entity, probably walking across the street illegally. But anyway, but yeah, I do believe there's something going on here with this one. So it's obviously in the middle of the night. It's giving off light, even though there's light shining from the right down, which is a street lamp, I believe. There's something there. It's not very visible, so I think there actually is something going on there. So I'm going to declare this one real. So there is our first real picture. All right, let's see what we got next. What we got next here is UFOs. Now, where I live out in the boonies of the country, and we know what's up in the sky. We can tell between airplanes, blimps, satellites, and there has been a lot of reports of lights in the sky, but usually that is Starlink, Elon Musk's Starlink. If you see a pair of lights in a straight line, that's usually Starlink satellites up there. But this is unusual here. This is 4 lights on the right, and then you got 1 light way up in the sky. So these are far away, but it's the middle of the day and they're giving off bright light. So this is puzzling. So I would say this is probably a real photo. I couldn't tell, you know, they're UFOs or UAPs as they want to call them now. But I believe, you know, there is something here. There is something going on. Now it could be drones, but I would believe drones during the day, like the drone I have, during the day it's not very bright. It doesn't give off that much brightness. But I do believe there's something going on in this picture. Leave a comment down below if you know what's going on. So this is a picture of the famous Tic Tac Ufo. It was off I believe it was off the coast of California. I believe that's where it was. This is from a fighter jet, and they were actually trying to chase this thing, and it actually would pop. I believe it was there at 40,000 feet, and then suddenly 2 seconds later it was like 20,000 feet. So I really do believe the Tic Tac video, which I'll have in the next episode. The next episode will be videos. I really do believe this is something is going on out. There's proof that there actually is something going on out there. It was very interesting. It was a few fighter jets, and when they got back to the aircraft carrier, they told them to keep it quiet. And they also were told that they see them all the time. They have no idea what they are. So I believe this one is real. Alright, this is a recent photo NASA released. It's supposed to be a UFO or UAP, however you want to say it. This is from the space station, as you can see. They say it's cigar shaped type thing. Could be a probe. I don't know about this. The picture is too nice. But who knows? It could be real. I don't know. I would have to do some more history on it to see what it's like, or see the info and stuff. The lighting is right. You can see the sun is towards the left a little bit, and it's shining down on the object. Of course, it could also be space junk as well. There's a lot of space junk up there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm puzzled on this one. So I don't know really what it is. It's not one of the satellites by Starlink, because Starlinks look like big square satellites. They're actually pretty small too. But yeah, this is puzzling. So I am not saying this is real or fake. Alright, now this photo is something special. This is actually leading up to our next podcast, which will be about, as you can see, Bigfoot. Now, with all Bigfoot photos, they're always blurry, which I don't get. The technology we have now, I would think a clear picture would surface here soon, hopefully. But let's get to this picture here. Okay, we got something walking along a tree line, looks like. Now from this distance, it's a blurry photo. It could be somebody in a black suit, but the height on it, it's far away and it's pretty tall, so this would have to be a really tall person. I do know a lot about nature and what animals look like. A lot of people say Bigfoots get mixed with bears. But unfortunately, bears do not really walk like a human. They kind of do. They kind of scuffle along. They do stand up and walk sometimes, but it's usually a short period of time. But if there's a video of this, that would change. Then we would see differently. So I would say I'm still puzzled on this. I don't know if it's real or fake. But yeah, on to the next. Now this one's interesting. Okay, this is obviously off of a trail camera. What a hairy butt. Anyway, this could be a bear, but I could see why they might call it Bigfoot. The way his front arm, the way it bends. You might see, I don't know. This one's confusing. I mean, the back end, don't get me wrong, okay, looks like a bear, but it looks like a bear with mange. So it might be an unhealthy bear. But the front leg is getting me, or arm, whatever you want to call it. Too bad he didn't turn around. If he turned around, this would be a great picture. But I think what this is a bear with mange. Or he's an unhealthy bear, he's skinny, maybe he's a sick bear. He's trying to get food, you know. Now we're on to the next photo. It was part of the other one, but this one is obviously fake. I gotta say it's fake. This is obviously somebody inserted a silhouette, though it could be the backside of the Bigfoot going in the woods. It's really blurry. I just like how you said, you know, it's just weird that all these Bigfoot photos are blurry. Maybe because they have so much hair, it does something to the camera. I'm not sure. But yeah, I would say this one's fake because it looks like somebody just put like a silhouette and like pixelated it and stuff to make it look blurry, like most photos do. But yeah, it's but yeah, it's I believe this one is fake. All right, this just came out today. This is July 8th. So this just came out today. If you don't know who Cody Peterson is, he is, I believe he was a YouTuber at first, then became famous because he was the guy that always put stuff on his arm and had like a bull ant sting him and then like a scorpion. See how painful it was? What a great way to get noticed. But he's one of those people that goes and finds animals and stuff. But he put this out. It says, breaking news. Leaking pics here before they are taken down and before government official tried to seize our footage. Found a large primate skull in British Columbia. Filmed it, cut the footage. He's going to release it on Brave Wilderness this weekend. So by the time you guys see this, it'll probably be out. I have kept this a secret for several weeks. Yes, I have the skull. Smuggled it through customs and TSA. Now, I don't know why you would say that. So this is gets me kind of don't know if this is real or not. I don't know why you would say you smuggled it. Just say you didn't smuggle it, but maybe he's trying to prove a point. You smuggled it through customs and TSA, and it's currently in a secure location awaiting primatologist review. Absolutely unreal. We thought it was a bear skull when we found it. I can 100% guarantee it is not, which I agree with the photos I'll show here in a little bit. The skull was found partially buried underground in a deep back forest ravine after a massive storm in the Pacific Northwest, where clearly a bunch of trees and earth were disturbed. Now, usually, you know, with like runoff and stuff, that would uncover stuff under the ground. I'm sure these pics will be taken down, as will probably the video, by government or state park officials. Now, I don't know why. Maybe that happens. I don't know. I do work with the state parks. They are a little iffy about what's put on the internet. I have been told to take stuff down, so that could be a possibility. But the skull is safe. I don't know if it's what you think it might be, but I cannot explain finding a primate skull in the Pacific Northwest without wondering, what do you believe? So we'll pull some of these pictures up. This is the first one here. Now, obviously, that is not a bear skull. I have a bear skull. That's not a bear skull. That's a primate skull. What's bad about this, I haven't heard of Cody Peterson in a while. I'm hoping this is not a PR stunt, because this would be very big news. But we'll look at the skull here. What's bad that you could actually reproduce this, make it look old and stuff, and just put in water. But we'll just go by what the pictures look like. So this, you know, this is obviously a primate skull. You know, this would be big news if it was real, which I'm hoping it is. So this is Cody Peterson here holding the skull up. And you can obviously tell it's not a bear skull. It's actually humanoid ape skull. I'm hoping, you never know, it could be like the large ape back in the dinosaur days. But if this was a Bigfoot skull, this would be big news. We will actually talk more about this on our podcast, Dragon and the Phoenix podcast, which will be coming out next week. So, yeah, this is interesting. So let me know if you guys like to see more videos like this. Next one, I'll actually have videos, and we'll go more into detail what I see. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, like it, leave a comment, and share the video. Everyone take care and be kind to each other.